Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I am super duper excited to do volume 6. Can you believe volume 6 for, has it been 6 years? Because I think I've done this every October. We're ready for volume 6 of the best and worst of black lipsticks. It is my favorite time of year. It is my favorite month. The vibes are great and I'm ready to talk about the black lipsticks I have been testing for the last 6 months. And today for the first time, I've always come with like pages and pages of written notes. I typed my notes this time. I'm getting fancy. I'm getting so fancy and I'm using my printer because I love having my own printer. So I have my pages of notes. I have all the black lipsticks and we're gonna go through all of it today. So like I said, this is volume 6, which means I do have volumes 1 through 5 available in their very own playlist. I'll throw it up in the cards if you are interested. I also do not repeat lipstick reviews, so if I reviewed lipstick in any of the previous volumes, I will not be talking about it in this video. Though do not worry, I've gotten many requests to do kind of like a battle royale, a best of the best, and that is coming. This year has just been very busy for me. And despite like my best efforts, I did want kind of a battle royale to come out before this video where I kind of rank at the top of the last 5 videos. That will be coming. It's probably just going to be between whenever this video goes up and next October. So today I have for you, I have some affordable lipsticks. I have a little bit of like the mid-range towards the higher end. I have some glosses. I have some bullet lipsticks. I have some liquid lipsticks. I have some reformulations. I have some oldies but goodies. So let's jump in. If you haven't already, I hope you will subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're notified whenever a new video does go live every single week. All right, we are starting with something right out the gate that is very ridiculous, but hey, I reviewed something similar in a previous video and technically this isn't a repeat, but let's go. This is technically from a Spirit Halloween Wednesday Addams makeup kit. There was a whole kit that include like a powder, a contour, some eyelashes, and this black lipstick. So this was the Spirit Halloween Wednesday Addams makeup kit. This retailed for $12.99 and I picked this up in store. Right off the bat, the packaging, it's cheap as heck. It is Spirit Halloween and I should have known better, but I had a little bit of hope, which was quickly dashed. I literally wrote down, LOL, what the heck is this? It's not even like a toy makeup. Like I would be insulted if someone gave this to a kid and said, here, it's a toy. It's terrible. It's actually like that bad. I also wrote down, Spirit Halloween should be banned from making lipsticks forever and always because they're just really not good. You can find a better, affordable, actually cheaper, because this was $12.99. I'm pretty sure like ColourPop and e.l.f. and a bunch of other affordable brands have better black bullet lipsticks for cheaper. So please, if there's anything I've learned from the last few videos in this series is that no one should ever buy makeup from Spirit Halloween. You just can't. Speaking of a better, affordable alternative for a bullet lipstick, we have e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. O Face Satin Lipstick in the shade All Night, and this retails for $9. I picked this up from the elf.com website, and I don't think I had to pay for shipping because I just threw a bunch of other stuff into my cart until I hit the minimum for free shipping. I love the packaging on this. It feels like a lot more expensive than it is. It's got a little bit of weight to it. I like that the lid is actually like magnetic and it like clicks in. It feels really nice. The bullet itself has a good amount of product in it. I love that the e.l.f. logo is imprinted on the actual bullet itself. It makes it feel like a much more luxurious product. It makes it feel like this is way more than $9. The lipstick is super opaque and looks great on camera for both photo and video. However, it feels pretty dry and it does tug a bit, making application a little bit difficult, especially if you're trying to get like a crisp lip line. For this one, I wrote a lip liner, either a traditional liner or a liquid lipstick liner is an absolute must. So I've seen this a lot more often nowadays is that companies that have lip liner options, a lot of them are including black liners in order for you to get a nice lip line when you're putting on a black bullet lipstick. I'd highly recommend one of those. My favorite trick, which is actually what I'm wearing today, is just to use a nice black liquid lipstick as your lip liner. So you'd put it on the kind of outside, make your nice crisp lip line. Can I say crisp lip line? I feel like I'm gonna say that a lot. And then go in and fill it in with your bullet lipstick. So I did that today. I wore a liquid lipstick from later on in this video on the outline. And then on the inside, I actually wore the e.l.f. So this one, you definitely need a lip liner for it. It's not great for full day wear. So if you're gonna wear this for like a picture or a video, it's great. But if you're eating and you're wearing this for a full day, you are gonna have to reapply this after you eat because it's not gonna last. However, for reapplication, this does reapply on its itself pretty well, making touch-ups pretty easy. In the grand scheme of every single black lipstick I have tried, it is not my absolute favorite, but I do think this one from e.l.f. is a really good affordable option. All right, next we have a product that like I was so excited to see come out. Like I just could not wait to buy it as soon as I saw this. This is from NYX and this is the Butter Gloss in the shade Black Licorice. This retails for $6 and I picked this up from the Ulta.com website. Now I have to say the gloss is a little hard to apply and you'll see that in the video, but this is way more opaque than I ever expected it to be. It honestly doesn't look great on its own with nothing underneath it on camera, specifically for video, but it's super comfy. Like it feels like I'm not wearing anything or if I'm wearing like a really nice like lip mask. However, this is not long lasting at all and you can very much tell when it breaks down. If you wear this alone, you're gonna have to keep this on you and keep reapplying it constantly, so it's not great on its own. Personally, I think this is a great option to wear on top of either a dry liquid lipstick or a bullet lipstick that doesn't have the full opacity that you're looking for, right? It's like if you pair this with like a bullet lipstick that's not as opaque, I think you'd get a really nice option if you don't want to splurge and get something that's a little bit better on its own. For my own personal collection, I will keep this around, but I'm not going to use it on its own. I'm only going to use this specifically on top of other black lipsticks. However, for $6 and from such a great affordable brand, I am super excited to have this. The next brand we're going to talk about, I found either on TikTok a while ago or through like an Instagram reel of a TikTok, and the brand is called Sunset Makeup. I believe they are a white or private labeled brand. A lot of brands start out that way, but I've heard about them specifically from cosplayers and that this brand has a lot of great colorful options for like lipstick, eyeliner, eyeshadow, a bunch of other stuff, specifically for cosplay. So I picked up both their lip gloss and their lipstick. So let's start with the lip gloss. So this is the Sunset Makeup Lip Gloss in 6 Feet Below. This retails for $9.99 and I purchased this directly from the Sunset Makeup website. This gloss is super easy to apply and it's super duper opaque. It looks amazing on its own. I can't emphasize enough how great this looks just completely by itself with nothing on underneath it. You do need to reapply this occasionally, but it does look great throughout a full day. I wrote down that this is perfect for cosplay wear if you need a glossy black lip. Now, one downside to this one, it looks great on its own, but if you try to wear this on top of other black lipsticks, including the other like Sunset Makeup black lipstick, it does not apply or work well. As a complete 180 from the NYX, I would only use this by itself. I would not use this on top of other black lipsticks. For what it is, for how opaque it is, for how great it lasts on its own, I think this is a great staple to any black lipstick connoisseur's collection, or if you just need a black glossy lip for a cosplay. Also from Sunset Makeup, we now have the black lipstick in shade number 39, Existence. This also retailed for $9.99. I did like the pricing on both the Sunset Makeup products, and I also purchased this directly from the Sunset Makeup website. This formula is pretty dry and is a little difficult to apply, but once it's applied and dried down completely, it's really comfortable and it looks great. The only downside is that this does not reapply on top of itself well. Like you would need to like remove it completely and then apply it again on kind of fresh lips after you kind of touch up your foundation and everything. Also, I do not recommend this for video specifically, or if you're going to be out and about talking a lot, because if you talk a lot with this lipstick on, your lips will crack and you'll be able to see through down to your lip color. This is definitely better suited to photography, which makes sense considering that this was, I believe, created for cosplayers. If you do want to pick this up for long-term wear, I would recommend wearing this underneath one of the black lip glosses that I've talked about previously or in this video, because it does last a lot better with a gloss on top. Overall, I was pretty impressed with Sunset Makeup as a whole, and I do want to try more from them. All right, next we have Kiko Milano, and this is a brand I've been wanting to try for a while, but I think it might just be here in the States is expensive. I don't know if it's as expensive elsewhere, but I believe this is based... I don't know where this is based. I was gonna guess where it was based out of, but I'll throw it up here. Editing Monica will say where this company is based out of. But here in the States, it's pretty expensive. It's pretty expensive in store. I think when you buy it online, it's a lot cheaper. So this black lipstick was actually like a lot more affordable than I thought it was going to be. And I don't know if prices have changed recently or if it's just cheaper online, but hey, I finally picked it up. So this is the Kiko Milano Instant Color Matte Liquid Lip in color number 15. This retailed for $9.38, and I purchased this directly from the Kiko Milano US website. So this lipstick, I love the packaging. I think it's like really sleek and thin, and I like the way that it looks. It's comfortable and it looks great in person, but it dries down gray on camera and video. So this is definitely not one that you're gonna wanna pick up if you're doing cosplay or a costume or anything that you're gonna be on camera, because it gives this weird, like, I don't know, like cool gray look on camera. Also, I don't know what the heck is in this formula, but this is super duper hard to take off. Like, I was scrubbing at my lips trying to take this off, and that's with like a makeup wipe and micellar water, and like it would not want to come off. You do need to reapply this over itself. It does reapply well if you put it on top of itself throughout a full day, but it's a lot more higher maintenance, and the more layers you reapply throughout the day, it's obviously the harder it is to take off at the end of the day. I personally think this one is just a bit too high maintenance. Like, for just a nice kind of glossy lip, I'd rather go with the Sunset makeup that I just mentioned instead. Because this one, I feel like it's not as accessible to US consumers, and it's just a little too finicky. You know, I've tested other black lipsticks that I like a lot more than this one. All right, for the final black lipstick we're talking about today, I think this was like the most requested review I've ever been asked to do, and that is of the reformulated KVD black lipstick. Now, I have the original black lipstick, and I'll link up the video. I don't know if it was volume 1 or volume 2, one of the earlier volumes where I originally reviewed this, and I loved it. I gave it a rave review. So now this. Let's talk about it. This is the KVD Beauty Everlasting Hyperlight Vegan Transfer-Proof Liquid Lipstick in Black Briar. This is the reformulation, and it is $23. Now, that price did go up $2. The previous version of the lipstick, the Everlasting Longwear Liquid Lipstick in Witches, was $21. So, inflation. I purchased this from Sephora.com, and honestly, I had such high hopes for this. I loved the packaging. I thought the packaging was a huge upgrade from the previous component. But what the actual heck happened with the formula, KVD? I don't know who the heck took over. This is such a horrific downgrade from the previous version. And I've had this previous version for years, and it might even be expired. It smells slightly off. But even then, the old version is so much better. I don't think you can compare these. This new reformulation is see-through, it's sticky, it didn't dry down, which was the weirdest experience I've ever had with a liquid lipstick. And it looks absolutely terrible. I tried everything I could to make this even look like decent for the swatch, decent in a picture, and I could not. I absolutely could not. It's super hard to apply, and it's super hard to take off. It sticks to like my foundation on the outer edges of my lips for some strange reason. Stay away from this. Stay very far away. I was so disappointed. This is like a mid-range brand, and I had such high hopes for KVD as a whole after Kat Von D left the brand, but oh boy, is this terrible. Really bad. This is absolutely, you know, the biggest shame ever. And just for the heck of it, I threw in a swatch of the original just so I could show you side by side the difference. Oh my god. I am so sorry if you were not able to get your hands on this original formulation, because it's leagues better than this new BS. Alright, the original KVD formula. Yeah, that's like night and day. Alright, so I know in these videos, this video, like where I do swatches, I film like a few weeks before I film my main part of the video. And I have to say, this is my first time trying on these back to back. I've been testing them separately just to remind myself about this one, but I haven't tested them back to back yet. Night and day. This is terrible. I don't know what the heck they did to this, but mine is probably, like the original is still old and probably might be expired by now, and it performs better than the new formula. I don't know what the heck they did here, but I'm very disappointed. I had such high hopes for this. It's... ugh. What a shame. But yeah, this is weird. Normally, I like to end these videos on, like, my favorite lipstick, but I have to say, overall, I found a few that were okay, but nothing, like, really blew my mind this time, which is a little disappointing, because usually, at least, I have one lipstick from every volume that is, like, amazing, and it's one of my new favorites, and I can't wait. But this one, I think the biggest shocker was just the huge disappointment with the KVD reformulation. But now I want to hear from you guys. Let me know down below, what is your favorite black lipstick? What should I review in my next volume of the best and worst of black lipsticks? And have you also tested the KVD reformulation against the original What did you think? As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Before you go, make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell icon so you're notified whenever new videos come out every week. And I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye.